Let's talk. Period. It came at me like a freight train. I like no warning, no seatbelt, just straight chaos. Like hot flashes, mood swings, all that craziness hit, and it hit hard. Don't get me started on even like the random weight gain, cause it's like it just showed up overnight. I don't even know. Like I was able to lose belly fat before, like a little bit, but now it's like it's starting to protrude out a lot more. I hate it. I hate it. I hate all of this stuff, to be honest. But I'm not gonna sit down and just take it. I'm too much of a fighter. Like I can't do it. So I'm here today to give you like my game plan, something that I've come up with because I've been researching to try to figure out like how to get this under control. So I'm gonna give you some of my tips that I'm finding that's kind of helping me. So hopefully it can help you too. First off, like we can all expect like a little bit of hormonal turbulence, right? Like mood swings, all that stuff. To me, like hot flashes and all that, it came with the territory. But it was other stuff that started happening that I didn't even know was a part of perimenopause. Like I was already an anxious person, but the anxiety level heightened, like waking up at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but like definitely overthinking a lot of things. Like my didn't even know that I had ADHD, but finally realizing like, yeah, your anxiety is super duper high. It's been kind of crazy. And then trying to study and just focus on the information that I'm studying, that became extremely hard because it's like between that brain fog. Can I get a break? It's like no, but yeah, dealing with that part, and then body aches. The older you get, the more your body hurts, and I, I'm I'm sitting here like, did I sleep wrong? What's going on with my body? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, those are the symptoms that I've been going through. Then let's talk about not only brain fog, memory fog.
Thurman has mind control, but you have brain control.
Brain control? What?
You didn't know you had brain control?
There has been times where I'm sitting there looking for my glasses. They on top of my head. And I'm going crazy. Ask my husband, like, where my glass? Where my glass? He said, baby, they on top of your head. Okay. It's ridiculous. I need help. But if you're going through any of these, just know you ain't alone. Like, it's a lot of women going through the same stuff. And that's how I ended up figuring out, like, what stage I'm at. Because one thing I did find out, and I'll link the YouTubers, the doctors page underneath in the description. There's different levels of perimenopause. Like you have early stage and then late stage, but then she breaks it down where there's a middle stage. And come to find out that probably in the middle stage of it now, but there's a lot more information, which I'm appreciative of it being a lot more information now than when my mother was around, because she had no idea. And I'm looking at her like, why you didn't tell me about this? Why you didn't tell me all these symptoms was gonna happen? Like, this is ridiculous. But you can't tell somebody something that you have no idea what's going on with your body. So I understand, but one thing I'm gonna do is continue to fight back and figure out what I can do to help myself to navigate through this, because this is hard. This is really, really hard. This is one of the hardest things that I've ever had to deal with. Like dealing with fatigue, I've always been the type of person that gets up, moves. Anytime I'm ready to go, I'm out. Like, I'm gone. I'm going to do what I got to do and get it done. I can't do that anymore. So that's one of the hardest things, trying to navigate figuring out how to do things differently. Yeah. So I was already pretty serious about strength training, but it's becoming more serious now. The older that you get, you have to strength train. Like, you can do cardio too, but you have to make strength training a priority. But I have now learned to adjust it to my body. Like, the days where I'm super fatigued, I know I can't do either anything that day, or I have to adjust it to maybe like doing one or two things that day. So maybe going for a walk, or just doing one, lifting one exercise, you know. So like, if I'm doing legs that day, maybe just do one or two, maybe 3 sets of deadlifts. Or if I can do more, then I do a deadlift and then maybe the step up, you know. Or doing upper body, then maybe I'll do 1 or 2 sets of curls, you know, like something like that. But you have to make strength training a priority, because muscle loss is real. It's real. And I refuse to let my metabolism betray me without a fight. I'm a fighter. I don't play that. It's a non-negotiable. You have to do it. You have to do it because it keeps your bones strong. It keeps your muscles strong. It helps to tone your muscles, like all of that. So you have to do it. And then not only does it do that, but it keeps my stress levels down too. Like, noticing even more now when I lift, whether it's in the gym outside or if it's in the gym that I have in here, I feel so much better after. Every single time you do a workout, you do feel a little better. You feel like you've accomplished something. So yeah, you have to lift. You gotta lift. That's it. That's all. This one was a hard one for me, but I had to do it. Like, I'm still in the process adjusting. I'll say that, but I had to break up with sugar. And when I say break up with sugar, I mean like the processed sugars. Anybody that know me know I love me some Haribo gummy bears. I'd eat them like crazy. Like, me and Haribos is like this all day long. That's me and Haribo gummy bears. Like, that's my one of my best friends. That's it. But they betrayed me. So now I have to figure out a way to kind of get not, I won't say get rid of them, but probably sooner or later I'm gonna have to get rid of them. But man, they so good. But I did find an alternative to them, so I don't eat, because I was eating them like crazy. So I did find an alternative to like my sugar cravings, and maybe I'll tell you about that like in another video, because I'm still working on that one. But yeah, I had to I had to break up with them. It's rough. It's really rough. So the next thing that I did was I prioritized sleep. Like, my life depended on it, because it actually does. I have started, me and my husband, we started a nightly routine, drinking some chamomile and lavender tea, and now I'm incorporating melatonin in. It's like 10 milligrams of melatonin. I've started taking again to really help me get like a good night's sleep. So I'm definitely trying to get better sleep, because I used to take magnesium glycinate, but I don't know, for some reason, if I take it at night, it gives me energy. I don't know why a lot of people are saying that they take it at night to help them sleep, and I was taking it before, but the same thing with the tea, and it was helping me get better sleep, but I don't know, after a while it just stopped working. So now I switched it back to my melatonin, and then also making sure that my room is dark. It has to be cool. It has to. And then I put some David Attenborough in the background talking about animals. That's a combination right there that will put me to sleep. And then I have to stop looking at your phone. you can't. That was a thing for me too. Having my phone like right in my in my face before I go to bed. I'm trying not to do that anymore. It's hard though when you're so used to like looking at your phone, like everything is on your phone. It's hard. It's hard, but I'm trying to get that part together. So yeah. So another thing I did was I leaned into self-care real hard. And when I say self-care, it's me prioritizing my relationship with God first and foremost. So I pray every single day, multiple times in the day. I talk to him when I first wake up, I talk to him before I go to bed, and I study also throughout the day. So one thing I used to do was I would research like for hours and hours, but now my brain won't let me sit down and do tons of research for hours. So what I have to do is maybe study for 30 minutes to an hour, get up, do something else, maybe go cook or, do something else. And then when I come back to it, then I'm fresh again. So then I can get back on the same information or maybe on another topic, and then I'm good to go. But definitely prioritize my relationship with him. Prayer, study, like meditating on the scriptures. I have to. How can I apply this to my life? How can I maybe help somebody else with something that they're going through, maybe something that I went through? How can I help them with that? Trying to figure out ways to bring praise to God and help others in the process. So that's one way that I do my self-care. Another thing that I love is taking long baths. I'll sit in the tub all day long, give me heat in the tub, but then about 5 minutes later, I gotta get up and then get back in, do all that. Yeah, maybe sometimes I do like skincare because I'm noticing one of the symptoms is dry skin and dry hair. So I make it a priority, maybe like two times a week at least, to hydrate my skin, hydrate my hair, even though it's short, like because it's a mix of gray, it's drier. So definitely prioritizing skincare and hair care, all of that good stuff. You have to be completely honest. The biggest change I made wasn't just physical, it was mental. It was definitely mental, because instead of fighting my body, like fighting the things that's happening to it, I actually started listening to it and saying, okay, if I'm tired, I need to get some rest. I need to lay down. If I need to move, then I need to move. If I need to cry over something, then I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna, limit myself to things that I can't control anymore. I've come to grips with the fact that I'm getting older, and that's okay, because a lot of people aren't. I've come to grips with the fact that I'm not able to do all of the things that I used to do before. That's okay. God doesn't put more on us than we can bear. So, why should we? That's us doing that. And that's the devil putting more pressure on us because he likes to pile it on. So I'm giving myself grace every single day to make sure that I'm okay. I'm giving myself grace. And it's been a game changer. So I say do the same thing. Give yourself some grace. Don't beat yourself up because you're not able to do the things that you used to do. It's okay. We're getting older. Our bodies are changing. It's fine. We're okay. So perimenopause isn't a punishment. It's a new chapter. It's a new chapter. And I'm choosing to own it instead of letting it own me. I hope you're going to do the same thing. You have several women going through the same thing with you at the same time. You're not crazy. Definitely not crazy. You can't take control of what's going on with you. There's so many out here, so many women out here that are finding ways to make things better. And I love the fact that now we have a community where we're putting out the information to help other women, because that's what should happen in the first place. Like we're supposed to be helping others. If you find the information, put the information out. so that others can know too how to help themselves to deal with this craziness that's going on. So yeah, so if you found this helpful or encouraging, funny, I don't know. If you found it that it helped you though, definitely drop a fire emoji in the comments if you're fighting with me, because we need more women that's fighting like crazy. So we put that information out there. And if you want more tips, if I can give more tips, then I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna laugh like crazy through the struggle, because that's laughter is the best medicine to deal with this struggle. It is. So yeah, if you did find it helpful, hit that subscribe button. Boy, this is crazy. I'm having a hot flash in the middle of doing this. I'm having a hot flash in the middle of doing it with the fan on. That don't make no sense.